Alright, back to the project. So here's the horns that are off. And first thing I did was I kind of wrote down a piece of paper the orientation. So I put down with the horns down, tab out to the back, so it's looking while it's mounted. So the left has the tab and the mounting is to the right. So first thing I'm going to do so I don't screw anything up is take this apart and put these horns on. Now I was going to put them this way, but these monstrous flanges, well, they're not monstrous, they're probably about a 1/4 inch too wide. I could just trim them off a smidge, but I'm going to try them like that, and if they don't physically fit in the car, then I'll swap them. So 10 mil on this, and I am going to use the, oh good grief, I put some okay, I think I should have loosened those before camera, huh? I put some what do they use, that transmission fluid acetone stuff on it. Oh my good grief. Okay, off camera a second. Okay. Oh, good grief. There we go. Alright. That went smooth. Well, see, since I moved it, now I'm glad I made that piece of paper, because now the pieces are all spun around. So anyway, let's get this off. I think I should have soaked that a little bit more. And I shouldn't have hit that with my wrench, or my ratchet. Maybe I should have just got them loose, you know, like they do on everything else. It just comes off amazingly well. So that one's off. And of course the nut is stuck in there, and all I have with me is my wire strippers. And this is not going well. Yeah. Alright. Fun times. There we go. Alright, one down. That one seems to be nicer. Alright, well, since the bracket got all messed up, let's read what I got here. Let's see. Horns down, tab out to the back. While looking at it, tab is on the left, mounting holes on the right. But I said I was going to swap these around because the width of these versus the others, I mean, as far as sticking out, they're probably, I don't know, they're probably about a 1/2 inch out the side, at least 3/8. And I am going to use the old ones because they have a flange, whereas the other ones do not. You know, they're little Chinese things. Good thing they're the same thread. Alright, switch that guy over to clockwise to tighten. Sorry, I'm having to stretch out here for this camera angle. It's kind of annoying to keep you guys keep you guys in the frame. One of these days I'll have a nice setup instead of my phone. Alright, let's get them positioned. They look a little jolly whoppered there. I guess that's just how they sit. Anyhow, let's get the terminals looking kind of 90 degrees there. good. It does look weird. Maybe the bracket's just that way. Just something's a little strange. Alright, good enough. See what I'm talking about? They're kind of curved. I don't know if you can see that or not. They're kind of, I don't know. Anyhow, now my board's got rust all over it. Well, next time I'll do the YouTube thing where everything's perfect and it comes loose like in 2 seconds. Alright, so here is let me get these out of the way because they're blocking that. Here is the original factory harness, and I'm going to use that. And all I'm going to do is fill these up with silicone because I'm not going to use them because these have the 1/4 inch spade. And I've already tested these horns. Doesn't make any difference which polarity you go to. I mean, you could mix and match it. It doesn't make any difference. I mean, well, you can't do 2 positives and 2 negatives per horn. I mean, so this is the end I had the oxidation. I'm going to hack that off, and then I'm going to test and see how far. See how far I have if I have some good. Having a good wire in here. And actually, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, not too well. Let me pause this, and I'm gonna see if I can get you guys in a little better shot. Not sure how well you're gonna see that. Can you see it's kind of a oxidation-y. It's not a bright copper. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can. I'm gonna end up soldering these. So what I'm gonna do is try to scrape off some of the grossness. Might have to go back a little farther. Yeah, there's some brightness there. If I don't tear up too many wires doing this. We'll see if they take some solder or not. This one, I must have cut into that one a little bit. I'm not sure. Get them all fanned out. You can get a few more, at one shot. Turn it. I'm not pressing down a whole lot, so I mean, don't worry about my finger. Plus, I've done this a few times. Yeah, we'll give that a whirl. Alright, so these other ones, they have ring terminals on. I guess I could have done like a motor connection and put a bolt through them. But I'm just going to hack them off and hope they solder. And if not, I'm going to end up doing a crimp on those wires. Let's see here. I'm going to have 3 wires going together, and this wire is pretty small in general. Okay. Don't like that. There we go. Alright. I said it doesn't make any difference on which polarity it is. It may in your case. You may want to check it. Check them with like a car battery. And see, or sometimes they'll have a fat terminal and a skinny terminal, and normally the fat is positive. Sometimes they're even marked on the frame with a red dot or something, but there's no plus mark, no minus mark, no nothing. They work both ways, so I'm just going to take one side, and like I said, if this doesn't work, I'm just going to get what they call a crimp cap. I'm not sure. But anyhow, make sure I'm in here. I'm trying to lean over here and keep you guys in. So Gonna do one there. So I have two of whatever polarity this is. I'm just gonna call it red for now, because that's what it is. Really didn't get that one as good as I did the other one. Let's see if I can't. Let's see how it goes. Put those together. Give them a little twist to keep them together. And I should have brought a little holding thing for my... Here we go. I'll do this. How's that? Alright. I got me like probably one of the cheapest soldering stations I have ever, well, the only one I really ever had, the cheapest one. That's a little Weller WLC 100. I've had this thing for, I couldn't even tell you how many years. So let's see if this little guy here is going to solder up or not. And I don't have that wire clipped in real well, so this is not the most ideal circumstance. And it's going, but I'm almost have to burn the oxidation out of it. I don't know if you can see that, but actually it's actually bubbling the oxidation out. That's why I probably just should have put a crimp cap on it. And that's why I heated it up so much more than normal. But that should hold. I don't know if you can see it real well. See how it's a little darker on the sides? That's that oxidation I tried to burn out. Or not the oxidation. Well, I guess it is oxidation, but it's the what's the proper word there, YouTube? The tarnish? I guess oxidation's good enough. Why does this smoke just like want to go right in your face too? Guess I need a fume extractor. Good thing I don't have a smoke alarm in here. Yeah, it's not taking real well because of that. Alright, so hindsight, probably should have put a crimp cap on it because of the way it was, and I tried to salvage it, but I probably could get an oversized crimp cap and just put it over there for giggles and tape it up anyway. Maybe not that one since I globbed a big thing of solder on it. But anyhow, let's see. Think it's going to hold? Oh yeah. I think I might just put a crimp cap on it anyway, you know, just to kind of protect it and keep the wires together. So I'll have to go get one of those. But anyhow, I guess I'll be back. Alright, so I hit the wrong button and took it off pause. But anyway, found the crimp caps. And it's going to work. It's going to hold anyway, but this will just kind of keep a little better. Couldn't find my correct crimpers, so I got these. All I want to do is just kind of put some pressure on a holder, and this here is actually linesman's pliers, but it's got a crimper built in the back end of it. Technically, you can use it to hold fish tape wire through here too if you want, but oh no, it's on this side. Sorry. But anyway, crimp that and get my other little hat for the wire. Stick pusher in there, give her a little smush. See if they're going to stay in there, and they are. So I tear off, I don't know how long a piece this is, probably 4 inches. Probably don't need that much, but don't know, just go up and then come back down a little bit. I don't know. There's nothing rocket science about it. It's just, as long as it's going to last, and it's probably as long as I'm going to have the car, I probably just could have soldered them and slapped them in there and it'd been all good. But it's here and we don't want to get back underneath there for something dumb, so there. So we got that. These could both be, these two could both be negatives and these could both be positives. I don't know, but regardless, it doesn't make any difference on this circumstance. And I did go beforehand and try these, make sure they were all snug and a good crimp, because you never know. So anyhow, the next step I'm probably going to do is I'm going to silicone these holes up, and I'm going to silicone around here. This thing doesn't have a gasket. I took it apart and looked. I'm not sure if I took it apart or not. I don't think I took it apart, but it's just kind of cheesy. And the other one failed, so I'm just going to go around and put a little silicone around this little flange here on both of them. I don't know, for giggles, I guess, but anyhow. And once that seals up, I'll come back, hook this up, and we'll hook it up, make sure the horn works, mount it, make sure it physically mounts where it needs to go, and if not, I'll have to swap these around, maybe trim some of this off, and go from there. Alright, see you guys, or girls. Well, that's them there. Had some lost video from phone dying. But anyway, just one bolt right in the center, right there above the light blue connector. And a red and a blue to each one. And that's all there is to it. And they both fit in there. And a little bit better than it was before. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Take care.